Here we are, Rosemary. Right back where we started from. Rosemary. You think Mrs. Owens suspects anything?
I don't care if she does.
Businessman's got to be careful to talk. After all, you are a school teacher. Well, I better be getting back to Cherryville. I gotta open the store in the morning. Good night, Rosemary. Good night. Maybe I should say good morning.
Where are you going, Howard?
And I gotta get home.
You can't go off and leave me.
I need to talk sense.
Go off without me, Howard. Not after tonight. That's sense.
I need to be reasonable.
Take me with you, Howard.
What people say.
To hell with what people say.
Honey.
What will people say if I stub my nose at them? What will people say if I walk down the street and show them my pink panties? What do I care what people say?
Honey, you're not yourself tonight.
Yes, I am. I'm more myself than I ever was. Take me with you, Howard. If you don't, I don't know what I'll do with myself. I mean it.
Now look, you better go upstairs and go get you some sleep. You gotta start school in the morning. We'll talk all this over Saturday.
Maybe you won't be back Saturday. Maybe you won't be back ever again.
Rosemary, you know better than that.
Then what's the next thing in store for me? To be nice to the next man, then the next. Till there's no one else to care whether I'm nice to him or not. Till I'm ready for my grave and there's no one to take me there.
Now, Rosemary.
You can't let that happen to me, Howard.
I don't understand. When we first started going together, you were the best sport I ever saw. Always good for a laugh.
I can't laugh anymore.
We'll talk this over Saturday.
We'll talk this over now.
Well, honey,
You said you were gonna marry me, Howard. You said that when I got back from my vacation, you'd be waiting with the preacher.
honey, I've had an awful busy summer.
Where's the preacher, Howard? Where is he?
Rosemary, I'm 42 years old. A person forms a certain ways of living, then one day it's too late to change.
I'm no spring chicken either. Maybe I'm a little bit older than you think I am. I've thrown my ways too. But they can't be changed. They gotta be changed. It's no good living like this. Rented rooms, meeting a bunch of old maids for supper every night, then coming back home alone.
I know how it is, Rosemary. My life's not bed of roses either.
Well, why don't you do something about it?
I figure there's some bad things in every life.
There's too much bad about mine. Each year, I tell myself it's the last. Something new will happen, but nothing ever does. Except, I get a little bit crazier all the time.
Whoa.
A wall's a hole in the ground, Howard.
I wasn't trying to be funny, Rosemary.
All this time you've been leading me on.
Rosemary, that's not so. I've been trying to lead you on.
I'd like to know what else you call it.
Well, can we just talk this over Saturday? I'm dead tired. I have a busy week ahead. Yeah.
You gotta marry me, Howard.
Rosemary, I can't marry you now.
You can be here in the morning.
Sometimes you're unreasonable.
You gotta marry me, Howard.
What do you do about your job?
Alfred Jackson can take my place to find someone new from the agency.
I have to pay Fred Jenkins to take care of the store for a couple of days.
Then get him.
Well,
I'll be waiting for you in the morning, Howard.
no. I'm not gonna marry someone who says you gotta marry me, Howard. I'm not gonna. If a woman wants me to marry her, she can at least say please.
Please, marry me, Howard.
Well, you gotta give me time to at least think it over.
Oh, God, please marry me, Howard. Please, please, please.
Rosemary, don't. Honey, go get some sleep. I'll call you in the morning.
I won't sleep a wink, Howard, till I hear. Good night, Howard.
I'll call you first thing in the morning.
Good night.
All right, Rosemary.
Please call.
I'll call.
Please call.
I will, Rosemary. I will.
Please call.
Honey, don't worry.
Good night.
Good night. I was trying to be funny, Rosemary.
All this time you've been leading me on.
Rosemary, that's not so. I've been trying to lead you on.
I'd like to know what else you call it.
Well, can't we just talk this over Saturday? I'm dead tired and I have a busy week ahead.
You gotta marry me, Howard.
Rosemary, I can't spare you now.
You can't be here in the morning.
Sometimes you're unreasonable. You didn't look at me when you said that.